Today we are going to start infix to postfix conversion. For that, there are few rules which we just need to remember. One is the precedence order, after that the left associativity, after that right associativity, and after that just the 7 to 8 rules, and that's all. And we will be having a best grip in infix to postfix conversion. So let's start. First of all, what is the precedence order? Like suppose we have this many operators. We have suppose in simple single line, all operators are there. Multiplication is also there, minus is also there. We have exponents over here, right? Then whom we will give first priority, whom to give the highest priority, and whom we will solve the first. That is called the precedence order. So exponents will be having the highest precedence. Exponents will be having the highest precedence. Multiplication and division, internally they are at same precedence level, but it will be higher than plus or minus. It will be higher than plus or minus, but multiplication and division will have the same precedence, right? It will be lower than exponents but greater than plus or minus. And last will come with plus or minus, that will have the lowest precedence. So here you can see the value, that is the order of from higher to lower, that is 3, 2 and 1. In the same line, if they both are existent, means that they have same precedence, right? See, I have given one example over here. Suppose a plus b star c, then what we will do first, right? We can do a plus b star c or a plus b star c, right? In this case, what we are doing, first we are adding and after that we are doing multiplication. But this is wrong. We cannot do that. First, whose priority, whose precedence is more? Yes, multiplication's precedence is more. You can see here, right? It's higher than plus. So we have to do first multiplication and after that only we can do addition. This was all about precedence. Now, what is left associativity? So suppose if in absence of parenthesis, we consider 2 minus 1 minus 1, right? We simply know that if we subtract 1 from 2, then it will be 1. And again, if we subtract 10, we can get the answer as 0. But what happens if we first do right parenthesis? If we give this round brackets to this 2, and after that we subtract it from this, then 1 minus 1 is 0 and 2 minus 0 is 2. So this is not correct. So in this type of questions where subtraction and divisions come, then there are inherently left associativity. Suppose subtraction or subtraction symbol comes, that means it is by default having a left associativity. Understood? What is the right associativity? If the operator, suppose we consider 2 power 3 power 2, it is calculated as 2 star 3 star 2, that is 3 power 2, then it will be 512. Now if we consider 2 power 3 power 2, then it will be 64 only. So it's not true. So exponents are inherently right associativity. Here we will do first right side's calculation and after that we will do the left side work, right? So this was all the things which you need to remember before starting the rules. Yes. Now first video was all about how we can push any values into the stack, how we can pop the values into the stack. Now in this video I will not explain what is push, what is pop. For that you can refer my first video. In this video we will see that how operands are pushed and pop, sorry. So what is operator, what is operands? Operands is any characters, suppose A, B, C, D, whatever is there, that all are called the operands. While any operators, that is plus, minus, multiplication, division, exponents, any of the operators are called operators. Operands are the characters. So that should be in your mind, right? What is left parenthesis? This is the left parenthesis and this is the right parenthesis. This should also you be aware about if you are using a computer or laptop from long time. Let's start with the rules. What are the rules to convert infix to postfix? Suppose first of the any operand come, any of the operands are coming, then we will not push that into the stack. Stack will remain empty. We will just write down whatever is coming. We will just print the operands. Like suppose if A comes, right? In our complete, see, I will just show you what we are talking about. This is the post infix conversion, right? We have to convert this to postfix. We will study further. I will just show you the complete solved example, and one we will solve is the unsolved example. We will see both of them, right? But if A comes, this is operand. So what we are telling here is print them directly. Okay. If stack is empty, now these are the cases. It can be any of the case, and according to the case, we have to do the work, right? So now if the stack is empty or contains left parenthesis on the top, if the stack is empty or contains left parenthesis on the top of the stack, then push the incoming operator onto the stack. Then we will just push it to the stack. We will add on it, right? If incoming symbol is parenthesis, push it to the stack. We will just push it. If the incoming symbol is right parenthesis, that is, we will just pop the stack and print the operators until left parenthesis is found. If the incoming symbol is left right parenthesis, we will just pop the stack. That is, whatever is there inside it, right? We will just print it into the postfix, string what we are writing, right? In that we will just pop these things till when we find the left parenthesis. But you have to remember, we will not print any of the parentheses in the format output format, right? If the incoming symbol has higher precedence than the top of the stack, push it to the stack. Suppose incoming symbol is multiplication and the top of the stack has plus, then the incoming symbol has higher precedence definitely, then we can easily push it to that. See, this is the rule which is coming from very long time. Always who has the higher authority always loves to stand at top. You can remember that if anyone who is at higher position has received the higher position, or that is on the top of the stack when coming in, then it will just push it. Okay, if the incoming symbol has lower precedence, then the top of the stack pop and print the top of the stack, right? Now suppose already in the stack we are having multiplication at top. Now plus comes. Now if plus comes and if we push it, right, it will be just about multiplication, but that is not permitted. The one who has higher authority will never permit anyone with the lower authority to come above it. This is not to violate anything. This is just a rule which we can easily remember. This is just for remembering the things. That is, if lower precedence or lower authority comes at the top, no one will like, right? In the real world also, we have seen many examples. So we will just pop who is at the higher precedence, that is multiplication. We will remove them and that will get print, and after that plus can come. Then test the incoming operator against the new top. Now we just can't directly after multiplication if we remove it, right? After multiplication, if there was a division over here, then again we need to check. We can't stop checking unless it satisfies the condition, right? If the incoming operator has the same precedence with the top, then use the associativity rule. If the associativity is from left to right, then pop. Left to right, again, if anything is there, then we just need to pop the things and print the top of the stack. Then push the incoming operator. If the associativity is from right to left, if the associativity is from right to left, then push the incoming operator. This was the rule. And one more rule, if at the end of the expression anything is left inside the stack, we just need to print all of them, right? This is very simple rule. See, if the higher precedence stays at the stack top stack, and if any low precedence come, it will not lie, we will just pop it. If a reverse thing happens, that is that if we find it that suppose the lower precedence is at the top, and if higher precedence come, it is always on the top, so it will allow pushing it, right? These are the two easy rule. If it has the same conditions like plus and minus, already plus is there, if minus is coming, then what it is written, if associativity is from left to right, then what we, if has the same precedence with the top of the stack, then use the associativity rule. So see, if the associativity is subtraction and division are inherently left associative. Subtraction comes, then we just have to left to right associativity. Then what we will do is we will pop this and print the top of the stack, and after that push the minus inside. If the associativity is from right to left, then push the incoming operator. What is in the right associativity? You can see exponent, right? And yes, we have to note that multiplication, I forgot to write, multiplication and division can act as both as per need, right? So let's solve the example. Yeah, now incoming operand. So here is the stack values, right? What will be at the stack, we will just write it over here. If you don't understand, you want me, you can comment in the video below that I didn't understood, and I can explain you by drawing these stack values, right? So first incoming is A. Here we will write down what we are coming at one by one, right? First one is A. So either we can put it in the stack or we can directly print it. What we will do is, see, print the operand as they come. So it's the operand, yes. So we will directly print over here. If it is operator, if the incoming symbol is operator, is there anything? No, no rules. So we will just push it to the stack. If incoming operator has nothing, right here it has nothing, left parenthesis, nothing is there, we will just push it to stack. If the left parenthesis comes, it has also no rule, we will just operator it, we will just push it to the stack. If the operand comes, we will just again write down, we don't need to add operate here, only we add only operators and parentheses, no operands are pushed inside the stack, right? So as soon as B comes, we will write here. Now the star comes. Star will check here, not here. This is the after it has come over here. So what was the stack value here? It was round parenthesis, left parenthesis, and the star. So it has no rules again. So again we will push it to the step. Now the operand comes, it will paste here. Now the plus comes. It will check here, not here. Here we have not written anything yet. So plus has lower precedence than multiplication. So low authority cannot stand in front of the higher precedence. So we will just pop it to the below one. So it will be popped and written over here, and we will paste the whatever is the incoming one, because here we will check there is no operators in front of this. Now the operand D comes, we will paste over here again. Now the multiplication comes, it will stand in front, yes it is allowed. Why? Higher precedence is allowed to stand in front of plus, so it will be allowed, it will again be pushed. If E comes, it will be pasted over here. Now the round parenthesis comes, round parenthesis comes, then there is a rule, if the incoming symbol is right parenthesis, we will just pop the stack till we find the left parenthesis. So what we will do is, if we push here, if this right parenthesis comes, right, we will just go on popping the things. First will be multiplication, after that will be the plus. And now the left parenthesis comes, yes, we will remove that left parenthesis and we will keep just the whatever is left after that. We will not print any parenthesis over here. We will just use them for getting the our desired answers. Now star is only left over here. Now plus comes. Plus will again try to come here, but it is not allowed. Why? Because lower precedence cannot stand in front of higher precedence. So it will again pop out. After that plus will only pushed in air. It is operand. It will paste over here. And whatever is left after all the tokens are over, we will just pop it out. And this is our final answer. Try with this round bracket. So if first of all the left parenthesis comes, what will happen? It will just be pushed to the operator. It will not be there in the postfix string. Now A comes. It's the operand, so it will be pasted to the postfix. It's the rule, right? That if any operand comes, then we just have to print that operand. Now plus comes. So now what is the rule? If the stack is empty or it contains left parenthesis, then it to push the incoming operator. So yes, it has the empty bracket. So it has left parenthesis on the top. So what we will do is we will just push the incoming operator. What will be the output? Here it will remain the same. If there is no change, we will copy the same thing whatever was there at the previous step. Now B comes. What will be there? It is the operand, so we will just paste it to the output. As there is no change, we will just copy from the previous step. After that, there is a multiplication. Its precedence is higher than the plus. So yes, it can be pushed over here because the higher authority can stand ahead of lower precedence. Yes, there is no change. After that, the left parenthesis again, there is again no rule. So we will just do the same thing. There is again no change over here. Now the operand comes. So we just need to copy this. Same thing, paste over here and write it ABC over here. Now the division comes. Division comes. So what we will do is multiplication plus star again bracket and the left parenthesis is backslash. So it will be ABC as it is, right? Division will be over here. Again D. Again we need to append over here only. There is no change in this. So we will copy, paste the previous step. What is there after D? Multiplication. Multiplication. So it has the same precedence. We can remember in short trick that if it has the same precedence, we just need to pop whatever is there. So A, B, C, D and need to pop whatever at the top of the stack when there is same precedence. Plus star round bracket and now incoming operator is pushed. Now E, so it's again the operator. So we will write it as it is and copy the previous step because there is no change. Now again right parenthesis. So we have a rule that if there is a right parenthesis, then we just go on popping the things unless we find the left parenthesis, and we will pop that but we will not print it. So what will happen is if the right parenthesis come over here, whatever is blocked in short trick, what you can say is, whatever inside this round bracket, now open and close, we just need to remove them all. So suppose if this comes over here, right, then who is blocked inside the both parentheses? Multiplication. So we will just write that. This was just for your understanding, and we will pop these two things. So what is left now? Plus and star. Now what comes again? Minus. If the minus comes, it will check the stack. Okay, higher precedence is already there on the stack, right? Now if lower comes above it, it is not permitted. Lower authority cannot stand above the higher precedence, so it will pop. So what will happen is A B C D slash E already one star and this one get popped. So now who is at the top of the stack? Plus is there. Again same precedence, then yes, it cannot be worked because same precedence then also cannot stay. So what will happen is plus will also come over here. Right now there is a left parenthesis. So if left parenthesis on the top of the stack, then just push the incoming operator. Now f, yes, f is there, then there is no change over here. We just need to write the f at the end of this. Yes, sorry, it's capital. Yes. Now what is incoming? Again minus. So it has the same precedence. So we just need to pop the one which is already there in this and append this one. So if we will append, then we just need to delete this and pop the incoming operator. So what will happen is if we are popping the things, we need to print over here. We will not print parentheses, but we will print all the other operators which are there. Now what is the next thing? It is G. So it is operand, so we will just go and paste over here. Minus was there already, so above and now operand, so it will be pasted like this. There is no change in the stack. Now what is there? It's the again right parenthesis. If right parenthesis, that is whatever is, and we will just go on popping the things until we find the left parenthesis. So what we will do is we will just go on popping the things until left parenthesis comes. So nothing is left now in the stack. If something was left and all the tokens get over, then we will just print whatever is left inside the stack, not left parenthesis. So this is our final answer, as all our tokens are over and stack is also empty. We need to empty the stack. So this is the final answer. Hope you liked the video, and if you really liked it, please comment it. And if you have any suggestions like how can I improve, then your suggestions are welcomed. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.